they're sold out. So I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities. And, you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa women's basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
Well, so what I did not know is the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team. Angel Reese is playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing.
Imagine witnessing a sporting event where tickets are so coveted they vanish in under 40 minutes, crashing websites and sparking a resale frenzy with prices soaring into the thousands. Now picture the exact opposite. A similar event, same sport, same level of competition, yet tickets are readily available for pocket change, barely causing a ripple in the market. This isn't a tale of two different sports, it's the starkly contrasting reality within the WNBA right now, a story defined by the magnetic pull of Caitlin Clark and the quieter arrival of Angel Reese. This isn't just about basketball games, it's a seismic shift in women's sports economics playing out in real time.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Now, pivot to a parallel universe, one unfolding almost simultaneously. The Chicago Sky, eager to capitalize on their own star power with the arrival of Angel Reese, strategically scheduled their preseason debut, also against the Brazilian national team. The homecoming narrative was there, the opponent was identical, the timing was strikingly similar, yet the response was eerily different. Instead of digital chaos and sellout announcements, a profound silence descended. While Clark's Iowa return ignited a ticket wildfire, Reese's Louisiana debut was met with the quiet hum of crickets. No server crashes, no frantic refreshing, just the faint echo of unsold seats in a largely empty arena. Tickets remained readily available not at premium prices but at bargain bin levels, begging the question, where was the expected fanfare? Where was the Reese mania? The anticipation surrounding Clark's game was replaced by an almost unsettling calm for Reese's, painting a picture of two vastly different realities in the same league at the same moment.
I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness.
But her attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that.
The chasm between these two events isn't just anecdotal, it's etched in the cold, hard numbers of ticket prices. For Caitlin Clark's return, the cheapest resale tickets, often for the least desirable seats in the house, started at an astonishing $59. From there, prices ascended rapidly, climbing into the hundreds, then thousands for decent lower bowl seating. Courtside experiences for the truly devoted Clark enthusiasts reached stratospheric heights, cresting at nearly $6,000 per ticket, a price point often reserved for NBA playoff games. This for a preseason exhibition. Now let's contrast this with Angel Reese's homecoming. Tickets were not only available, but they were practically being given away. You could secure a seat for a mere $29, taxes and fees included, and these weren't distant nosebleeds. Prime locations near the court could be had for just over $100. The price difference isn't just significant, it's a gaping canyon. Some suspiciously inflated listings for Reese's game, reaching a ludicrous $88,000, appeared online, but these seem more like phantom bids than genuine market value, doing little to mask the overwhelming availability of deeply discounted tickets. The data screamed. Demand for one was astronomical, while for the other it was virtually non-existent.
On Vivid Seats, there are tickets available for $36 right now. a lot of tickets for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point I'm trying to make. Very interesting indeed. StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket.
But one topic in sports, the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie, whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance. She's doing sold out dates.
The internet, never one to shy away from raw honesty, erupted in a digital chorus of comparison and commentary. Social media platforms became battlegrounds of stark juxtapositions. Screenshots showcasing the vibrant, sold-out seating charts of Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena were relentlessly placed alongside images of LSU's venue, revealing vast expanses of unoccupied seats for Reese's game. Memes proliferated, sharp, often humorous, and occasionally brutal, highlighting the undeniable disparity. Comments range from disbelief to outright mockery, with the pervasive sentiment being one of profound embarrassment for Reese and the Sky organization. Imagine scrolling through this relentless stream of side-by-side comparisons, the visual evidence of contrasting fan enthusiasm or lack thereof laid bare for the world to see. For Angel Reese and her team, it was undoubtedly a mortifying public spectacle, a harsh and unavoidable spotlight on the current market realities.
Somebody has went on these sites and listed some random $8,000 tickets, but you see this. This is just littered with tickets under $100 to watch Angel Reese play the very same team. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think those $8,000 tickets. This is LSU. Did Shaq do this? Did Shaq, Big Daddy Shaq, buy these tickets and list them for $8,000?
37 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature made you even more. The words sold out.
The ticket sales debacle throws a particularly sharp light on past pronouncements, notably Angel Reese's confident declaration, "People watch women's basketball because of me too." It was a statement brimming with self-assuredness, a claim to shared star power in the burgeoning world of women's hoops. In the echo chamber of social media, such pronouncements can resonate and build a narrative of equal influence. However, the unyielding data from these ticket sales serves as a brutal, unforgiving reality check. The market, in its impartial and financially driven language, has rendered its verdict. Social media metrics and bold pronouncements hold sway in the digital sphere. But when fans are asked to open their wallets, a different hierarchy emerges, one dictated by tangible demand and demonstrable economic impact. This isn't about personal opinions or subjective assessments of talent, it's about the raw, undeniable power of consumer choice and the market's cold, hard assessment of who truly drives ticket sales.
2 sections down, $29 for tickets. They got tickets way down here next to the court for $120. So clearly somebody's trying to publicly save Angel Reese's ass.
It's a big situation again. Like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold it in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like obviously you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
The implications of this ticket tale extend far beyond just 2 preseason games. They speak to the very economic engine of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark isn't merely filling arenas in Iowa, she's injecting a seismic surge of economic energy across the entire league. She's not just attracting casual observers, she's cultivating a fiercely loyal fan base willing to invest significant sums to witness her play. Analysts are increasingly echoing a central truth. Clark isn't just nudging the needle of progress for women's basketball, she is the needle itself. Her presence is demonstrably driving up viewership, boosting attendance figures league-wide, and generating a level of excitement and financial investment that is genuinely transformative for the sport. This isn't just about individual player success, it's about a fundamental shift in the economic landscape of women's professional basketball, with Clark at the epicenter of this revolution.
And I'm going to tell you, those $4,800 tickets or whatever we saw for Caitlin Clark, somebody will buy those. Somebody will buy those. Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially, all right, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU. The lowest Caitlin Clark ticket was what? $408, I think I saw.
No, a lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
Looking ahead, this stark contrast in preseason ticket demand is likely a harbinger of the season to come. Arenas will likely be electric, packed to the rafters whenever the Indiana Fever, with Caitlin Clark at the helm, rolls into town. Meanwhile, other teams may continue to grapple with filling seats, even with aggressive discounting and promotional efforts. The dream of simply drafting a high-profile player and instantly replicating the Clark effect appears to be a naive fantasy. What's unfolding transcends simple basketball rivalries. It's a definitive market referendum on star power, on genuine audience appeal. Players can cultivate online personas and proclaim their popularity, but when fans are called upon to vote with their wallets, the authentic verdict becomes irrefutable. The WNBA is undeniably entering a golden era, a period of unprecedented growth and visibility. And as the numbers unequivocally demonstrate, there is one figure, one name unequivocally leading that charge: Caitlin Elizabeth Clark.
ESPN, all these other places tried to tell you Angel Reese is really moving that needle. She's really driving this growth. Mystics owner Sheila Johnson, she lets you know it's Angel Reese too.
Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. It didn't take long for them to be gone.
The economic narrative extends far beyond ticket sales and arena attendance. It permeates the entire ecosystem of women's basketball, most notably in the realm of endorsements and off-court brand partnerships. While ticket sales provide a direct and immediate measure of fan demand, endorsement deals and brand collaborations offer a longer-term perspective on a player's marketability and broader cultural impact. Caitlin Clark's arrival in the WNBA has triggered a cascade of endorsement deals, aligning her with major national brands and solidifying her status as a highly sought-after marketing icon. This off-court economic activity is not just about individual player enrichment, it signifies a profound shift in how corporate America perceives and invests in women's sports. The surge in endorsements for players like Clark indicates a growing recognition of the commercial potential and cultural relevance of the WNBA, signaling a move towards greater financial sustainability and expanded opportunities for athletes across the league. While Angel Reese also commands attention and has her own endorsement portfolio, the sheer volume and scale of brand engagement surrounding Clark further underscore the differential market impact we're observing.
Angel Reese may be playing in the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layups? Not I.
Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially, all right, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU.
The WNBA as a league is acutely aware of this transformative moment and is strategically positioning itself to capitalize on the unprecedented surge of interest, largely fueled by the Caitlin Clark effect. League executives understand that this isn't merely a fleeting spike in popularity, it's a potential inflection point for women's basketball. The strategic response is multifaceted, ranging from maximizing media exposure and negotiating more lucrative broadcast deals to actively promoting star players and fostering compelling narratives that resonate with a broader audience. There's a concerted effort to leverage this heightened attention to expand the league's fan base, attract new sponsors, and solidify its position within the mainstream sports landscape. This involves not only celebrating individual stars like Clark, but also strategically elevating the profiles of other talented players and teams, ensuring that the rising tide lifts all boats within the WNBA. The challenge lies in sustaining this momentum, transforming a moment of intense excitement into long-term, enduring growth for the entire league, and ensuring that the Clark effect becomes a catalyst for a truly golden era of women's professional basketball.
Give it up for the Fever. We're playing a game right here, baby. Woo! They're coming to town. You better save up, because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can do.
Have you seen what the highest one is?
I haven't.
That's like 45 grand.
What?
Front row seats.
Is that it? You should get something. You should get a souvenir or something,
Exactly.
right? For
Get a
$45,000.
signed jersey by Caitlin Clark.
We knew it was a hot ticket.
Yeah,
but
we
wow.
knew it would be, right?
For years, a narrative has been carefully constructed, particularly in sports media and online discourse, framing Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese as arch rivals, locked in a battle for dominance and the soul of women's basketball. While rivalries can be compelling and drive fan engagement, the stark reality of these ticket sales data throws a wrench into the idea of equal star power within this particular rivalry. The market is demonstrating with undeniable clarity that while both players are undoubtedly talented and contribute to the league, their drawing power at this juncture is not remotely comparable. Overemphasizing the rivalry, especially when the economic realities point to such a significant disparity in market appeal, risks creating a false equivalency. It might be more accurate and beneficial for the WNBA to acknowledge and celebrate Clark's unique transformative impact while simultaneously fostering the individual strengths and marketability of other players, including Reese, without forcing them into a potentially limiting and ultimately inaccurate head-to-head narrative. The focus should shift from a manufactured rivalry to a more nuanced understanding of the diverse forms of star power and fan engagement within the league.
They were all gone before general sale to the public even started. Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazil.
The burning question now facing the WNBA is, how do you sustain this incredible spark ignited by Caitlin Clark? Can the league build a lasting era of prosperity, or is this just a fleeting moment of heightened attention? Relying solely on one superstar, even one as magnetic as Clark, is not a sustainable long-term strategy. The WNBA's future hinges on its ability to cultivate a constellation of stars, to develop and effectively market a diverse roster of compelling players and teams. This requires a multi-pronged approach, investing in youth development programs to nurture future talent, enhancing the overall game day experience to attract and retain fans, strategically leveraging digital media to broaden reach and engagement, and empowering teams to build strong local fan bases. The league must also proactively address issues of player compensation and visibility, ensuring that all athletes benefit from this rising tide of interest. The Clark effect presents an unprecedented opportunity, but it is the strategic vision and long-term planning of the WNBA that will ultimately determine whether this moment becomes a true turning point, ushering in a sustained golden age for women's professional basketball.